As I spin the camera around this direction over here, you see a lot of brand new construction. There's some designer homes or premier homes off to our left-hand side. This right here is a patio villa neighborhood that I think is going to be one of the future lifestyle visit neighborhoods. And then you see off in the distance over there, you see some power lines, and you also see a big, ginormous cell phone tower. What's up, everybody? It's another awesome day to be in FLA, and we're beginning today's adventure here in the village of Oak Hollow. More specifically, we are here in the parking lot for the village of Oak Hollow's postal and recreation facility, and it has been a beehive of activity. And you see all those golf carts down there. That's because folks are over there enjoying the pool. Today is Friday, May the 15th, 2026, a little after 4:30 in the afternoon. And a couple of weeks ago, right back over here, kind of in that direction of that cell phone tower over there, the villages started putting on the market and selling brand new cottage style homes. And you can hear the construction back here. Yeah, we got the skid loader going there. It is definitely still a beehive of activity, as these are all the brand new houses in the new neighborhoods over here that will take us over there to the Eastport area. And so far they released somewhere between 20 and 25 homes over that neighborhood. But up until about a day or two ago, they had not officially sold any, according to the village's website, where it says marked pending. So I thought, you know what, we have this awesome weather. Why don't we come out here and take a golf cart ride and go over there and check it out for ourselves and see why maybe these houses haven't actually sold yet. So we're getting ready to jump on the golf cart and take you on a golf cart ride of a brand new cottage neighborhood. But while we were hanging out here in the parking lot, a couple of awesome villagers recognized us. They came over here to check their mail. This is Mike and Michelle, right? Having a good time, living the life, right?
Absolutely.
So where are y'all from and where are you living at now?
We are from Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, and we live in Oak Hollow.
That's awesome. So this makes it very convenient for you to check your mail since you live in Oak Hollow, right?
Absolutely,
yes,
yeah.
It's great.
Do y'all use the pool over here a lot?
Yeah, we actually use the family pool too.
The family pool?
At Blanchard.
Yeah.
It's great.
So we have checked out Blanchard once. We have not been over there to swim yet, but if you haven't been over there, go check it out. It's the hot air balloon theme one, right?
Yep.
So that's the difference when you have the postal facilities over here like this. If you're new to our channel, if you're new to the villages, we have two different types of swimming pools here. Well, actually we have multiple. We have the sports pools too, but the main pools, we'll have one like this at the postal and recreation facilities, and those are typically adult-only pools. And then we'll have a bigger rec center like Blanchard or like Saint-Tropez or like
Riverbend.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. We have like 100 plus. It gets hard to keep up with. But those are more the family pools for anybody that has kids or grandkids to visit. But all of us adults can go use them too, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
There you go.
They're a little bigger too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we always tell people if you see us out and about to stop and say hello. And so they took me up on that offer. And we got some other folks that said hello over here too, right?
And we say hi to Tiffany also.
Yeah. And go birds.
Go birds.
Yeah.
Go Tigers.
Yeah.
Y'all have an awesome day, right?
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a great weekend too.
Yep, thank you.
I'm gonna walk over here and say hello to these other folks too. Who do we got over here?
Hey, I'm Ricky.
Hey Ricky, where are you from?
We're from Nashville.
Oh, no way. Awesome. I love Nash Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Ricky and?
Wendy.
Ricky and Wendy.
Yes.
What part of Nashville did y'all live in?
We live north of Nashville in the White House.
You're the second people I've met today that are from north of Nashville. So quickly, what's your favorite place to eat at in Nashville?
We didn't go to, Ruth Chris's.
Oh, Ruth Chris is good too. Yeah, Ruth Chris is good. One of my favorites over there, if you're in downtown Nashville, is Hattie B's Hot Chicken. So if you go to downtown Nashville, go check it out.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice meeting y'all.
Hello, Tiffany.
Y'all have an awesome weekend. Bye, everybody. A lot of folks have stopped to say hello today, so it's nice meeting everybody that stopped to say hello or awesome. So today is Friday, May the 15th, 2026. And I've been hanging out in this parking lot waiting for all the construction workers to be done so we can drive over here and look at this brand new cottage neighborhood that the villages did put on the market for sale a little over 2 weeks ago. And it was so nice meeting so many awesome people today that stopped by to say hello. And they also wanted me to tell Tiffany hello since she's Back home today, getting ready for our next cruise. We'll be leaving on Sunday, and then when we get back from that, we'll be home for a couple of months, and we got a lot of awesome updates to share with you when we do get back in the bubble, the Villages, Florida, for, you know, a month or two. So a lot to catch up on. So like I said, the Villages did just announce this brand new cottage neighborhood a little over 2 weeks ago. They've put on the market so far about, I don't know, 20, 23, 25 homes for sale. And up until a day or two ago, not a single one of them has sold or was marked as pending. That's the only way I know, and you know, is to look at the Villages website or their app to see if it says marked pending. And then usually the patio villa neighborhoods and the cottage neighborhoods, because of the price point, sell out pretty darn fast. And this one is really, really convenient to the Oak Hollow postal facility and pool, and also very convenient to Eastport. So it got me wondering, why haven't more of these homes sold? So let's drive over here and go check out this brand new neighborhood that is available for sale. And then what we'll do, just like we did in that patio villa neighborhood, if we have time, we'll drive over and show you there's two other cottage neighborhoods. One of them has one home left available for sale, and the other one only has two homes left available for sale. So here you go. We're on Hassan Avenue, and this is the newest cottage neighborhood for sale. I don't think these off to our immediate left and right are for sale. I'll put some maps up on the screen right now while I'm talking. The ones down here towards the end of this street, and then when we go back here and take a right and go through the loop through the cul-de-sac, some of those have been on the market now for almost, or a little over 2 weeks by the time this video is actually posted. So one of the things I noticed right off the bat are these power lines. So some people don't mind power lines, but other folks may not want the power lines. That may be one thing that you want to consider. You do see it does have that nice block wall over there, which does give you some privacy for all these homes over there on that side. But unfortunately, just on the other side of that wall is Marsh Bend Trail Road, which is a very busy road, and it's only going to get busier because that's the connecting road from Shady Brook, Eastport, Middleton, Moultrie Creek, all the way up there to Magnolia Shopping Plaza. And then also on the other side of this road, as we make the turn right here, there you go. You might be able to see it off in the distance right there between the tree lines. Can anybody guess what that is over there? Well, that is actually one of the guard towers for the federal prison, which is just on the other side of the road. But I do like all the privacy these folks have with this big block wall. So speaking of privacy, the two houses that are pending are this house right here directly in front of us. I can't remember the floor plan at the top of my head, but I did take a screenshot of it on my computer at home and also on my phone. So I'll pop that on the screen right now. That will show you that it is marked pending. So they are at the end of the road. They do have some privacy over there. But then all of these homes that you see right here are still available for sale. None of these have sold as of yet. But then there is another thing that you might want to consider. It's a big, ginormous cell tower right there. You saw that from the beginning of our video. That's the exact same cell tower that we could see over there in the opening of this video at the Oak Hollow Postal Facility. So this is a big, 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 ginormous lot. So I'll throw that up on the screen right now so you can see this one at 6826. Gonna have a lot of grass to cut. Hopefully you have a big backyard where you can put a pool, but it looks like you got plenty of room on the side of that. And then this is something kind of different I've never seen before. So this cottage neighborhood dead ends right into a patio villa neighborhood. You can tell those are patio villa homes over there because they have the golf cart garages. And that's not abnormal for them to have a wall in between, but what is kind of abnormal is usually that is a full solid wall. So I've never seen kind of that little half wall right there. So you don't have to worry about cars driving through, but you don't really have the total privacy if you were this house right here on the end. And that one is 6803 right there. So those homes over there, I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure those are going to be future lifestyle visit homes. So some of these home sites are pretty big. You do have more space in between the homes than you do even on some of the designer homes. But then you just gotta weigh in all the other factors about the cell phone tower, the power lines over here. Again, around the other side of that big giant wall right there is Marsh Bend Trail Road. Would be nice to be down here at the end of this cul-de-sac and have a lot of privacy. And so I think the second home that is marked pending is this one directly in front of us. So congratulations to whoever bought that house. You will definitely have a lot of privacy down here. Being at the end of this cul-de-sac, you don't have a neighbor off to your left-hand side. But when I look up on the Villages website and you look at these homes right here compared to the other cottage neighborhoods, they have definitely increased the prices on these homes. I think that house right there in front of us, it is a 2-car garage with a golf cart garage. I think they had that one listed for almost $409,000. That may make that the most expensive cottage home ever sold in the Villages. It's definitely one of the most priciest ones I've ever seen, but that is a big yard. That is a huge yard. The only downfall is if you want to move into a cottage neighborhood or a designer neighborhood, even though you have these big ginormous backyards and side yards, you are not allowed to put up any type of fencing or anything like that. So what you see is what you got. You do have plenty of space to build a swimming pool over here if you want to. You can plant a lot of hedges, but you've got a lot of grass to mow, and you got to think about your irrigation bill. This house right here having this ginormous lot, it's going to take a lot of water. So when you do go look at that Villages cost of living analysis spreadsheet that they've got, and if you go check out any of our cost of living videos, you'll see that the Villages does not list your irrigation on there, and you got to pay for your irrigation no matter what. Everybody has irrigation in these brand new homes down here, and you have a minimum monthly amount, whether you use the irrigation water or not. But the more you run it, the bigger your lot size, the higher your irrigation bill is going to be. Our irrigation bill is not that bad, but we do have some friends that their irrigation bill, we have a lot of friends, their irrigation bill is definitely north of $50 a month, and some of them are north of $100 per month. So you got to factor all of that in when you're looking at the cost of living. So I do like that there's a lot of space in between them, and even as I angle it this direction right here, you see all these cottage homes have the kissing lanais, but it also has a lot of space in between them. They're not right on top of each other. Trust me, there's a lot of homes in here, and a lot of designer homes that are a lot closer together. Their backyards are a lot closer together than these cottage homes are. I do see down there they have a trellis fence down there, but I don't think that home has been for sale yet. And so the Villages will do that every once in a while. They'll put up those vinyl PVC fences that kind of acts as a little bit of privacy between you and your backdoor neighbor. We'll see if we can spot one over here and aim the golf cart in that direction, or we'll go to the end of the road and kind of aim it in that direction. There we go. There's one right there. But the Villages decided to build that. So for cottage neighborhoods, patio villa neighborhoods, verandas, the Villages comes in and builds out the entire neighborhood. They have done in the past where you can buy the lot and build your own cottage homes. I don't think they did that in this neighborhood. It's been a while since they've done that. If you really want to pick out your lot and kind of do a semi-custom home, then you're going to want to look at getting either a designer or a premier home. Everything else, for the most part, not 100%, but for the most part, the Villages just comes in and they build the entire neighborhood. They decide what house to put on what lot. They decide what color the house is going to be, so forth and so forth. So, there you go. There's that entire cottage neighborhood. So why don't we drive now? We'll start making our way over towards the Eastport area. And we'll go check out these other 2 cottage neighborhoods. One of them has 1 home left for sale. One of them has 2 homes left for sale. That, of course, where we were leaving there, that was the village of Oak Hollow. We'll hang a left right here and go back over to the Oak Hollow Postal and Recreation Facility. And then make our way over to these other 2 neighborhoods. So we'll stop right here at Craig Court, look off to our left, clear, hang a right, get in our own little multimodal cart path lane here. And it's just a short drive to these 2 other cottage neighborhoods. We're passing by the Blanchard Recreation Facility off to our right-hand side. There's the Woodlands Bar and Grill and Golf Club. Then we're gonna stop right here. Watch that Dodge golf cart go by. We'll watch that Evolution 4-Ford golf cart go by right there in Corbin Trail. That white golf cart right there in front of us is identical to our golf cart, just a different color. And now you can see everybody is making their way over to Eastport because live entertainment every single night. And we got some awesome weather. We had bad weather earlier in the week and have potential bad weather tomorrow and Sunday as well. We got to start merging in here with regular traffic. And then we're going to take this immediate left right here onto Proventure Path. And then we're going to hang a right here onto Robinette Run. Wow, it's amazing to see this area completely built out. If you go check out our videos from just a few months ago, we came over here and documented this entire area when it was nothing but dirt. And now you can see a lot of folks have already moved in. So this next cottage neighborhood is going to be right here on our left-hand side. We're going to take a left onto Jessica Terrace. And there's only one home in here for sale. So this is actually the village of LaGrange. You can see the U-Haul trucks here. Every single one of these homes is already sold with the exception of one. So we're looking for 6772 Marcos Avenue. And I think it's just on the other side to our right. But I'll aim the golf cart down here to our left. So you can see that the folks down here at the very end of this street that got this cottage home, that's awesome. They got some privacy, but they also have a water view. The side of their house is right there on that retention pond. And then as I back up and spin the camera around this direction, you can see all these cottage homes right here also back up to that same retention pond. So congratulations to everybody that got their home over here in this cottage neighborhood in LaGrange. Stop, make sure no one's coming. We're on Art Drive, that's Jessica Drive off to our right. And then we get down here. This should be Marcos Avenue, and we're going to be hanging a right in a second to go see that one home that's for sale. But let's go ahead and take a left first, because you'll see this will also dead end. And this neighborhood, it dead ends, it looks like, from the looks of it, it looks like that is a designer neighborhood over there. And so some of those folks do have those PVC vinyl privacy fences. We have odd number houses off to our left and even number off to our right hand side. And we're looking for 6772. And I think it's this one right here. Yep, it is this one right here. I'll point the golf cart right there in that direction. 6772 Marcos Avenue. That is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath cottage home. 1,143 total square feet under AC. It only has a kind of a 1-car garage. I think it's a deep garage though, maybe like a 1.5, where you can park your golf cart first inside the garage and then park your car behind it. But then you got to pull your car out every single time to, get your golf cart out. So that cottage home right there is actually smaller than a lot of patio villa homes. Our 2-bedroom, 2-bath patio villa, which is an Emerald model, I think is 1,295 square feet. We have a 1-car garage plus a golf cart garage. And yes, we will be listing that and putting that back on the market very, very soon. So just as soon as we get done with this final cruise, we'll be home pretty much all summer long. So stay tuned. We'll have some big updates to share with you there. All right, so one more dead end there. Again, looks like another designer home neighborhood across the way, or these patio villas back up to. So you do have some privacy vinyl fencing back there. So if that first cottage neighborhood is not doing it for you, then if you're looking for a paradise found, I think there's only 2 for sale. One in this neighborhood and one in that brand new neighborhood that I think they had listed for almost $300,000. So $6,000-$7,000 more to buy the identical home over there. And I can't remember what the bonds were in this neighborhood. I think the bonds in that brand new neighborhood were around $45,000 total for the bond. And then when you take the annual maintenance fee and you take the annual fire assessment fee, I think both of those combined was around $1,000 per year. So I'm not sure if you live in that neighborhood that we just left here in LaGrange. Let us know, what was your bond and maintenance fee and all that. All right, now that we made it away from that noisy lawnmower, I'll just kind of repeat that one more time. So I think the bond in the brand new cottage neighborhood, that went up as well too. So I think that was around $45,000. I think the annual maintenance fee was in that $675 range, something like that. I think the annual fire assessment fee was around that $375 range. So when you combine the two together, it should be a little over $1,000 a year. You can pay your bond off at the time of closing, not pay that, annually if you want to do that. But most people, don't pay their bond off. They usually amortize that. So if you don't pay that bond off in that first cottage neighborhood, I think then it's going to run you a little over $3,000 per year for the bond. And then you got another $1,000 or so for all of your maintenance and fire assessment fees. Plus, you have your monthly amenity fee, which did just recently go up to $204. You see that's Edenfield South Verandas right there. So we just left the village of LaGrange, and now we're making our way over to the village of Edenfield, which is still pretty close to Eastport Town Center, and it's really, really close to Trope recreation facility. And when we get over there, there's only 2 cottage homes available for sale in that neighborhood. They're both tide pools. So I think there's 4 tide pools total available for sale, 2 in this neighborhood that we're headed to, and 2 in the first cottage neighborhood that we just visited. But I can tell you, both of these tide pools over here are a lot cheaper. So let's stop right here. We're on Cottage Trail, and we're gonna look to our left. We're clear. Take a right here onto Edenfield Run. Got designer homes off to our left-hand side. We got courtyard villas off to our right-hand side. And again, just a few months ago, everything you see was nothing but dirt. So now we're gonna take a right onto Shackleford Trail. Say that fast 3 times. And then we're gonna be looking to take a right onto Ronald Drive here in just a second. That was Charles Lane that we just passed back there. So we're passing Stacy Patio Villas off to our left-hand side. I did a video on that a couple of weeks ago. And here we are. This is Ronald Drive. And again, every single one of these homes has already sold with the exception of 2. And one of them is located at 1268 Hausner Way. And the other one is located at 1298 Ronald Drive. So we're on Ronald Drive right now. Even number homes are off to our right. Hello, hello. And then, here it is right here. Almost past it. There you go. Right there in front of us is 1298 Ronald Drive. So you do have your own little sidewalk right there from the front door down here to the street, but it's also pretty darn close to the street as well too. So this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Has a looks like a 1-car, maybe 1.5-car garage. It's a little extra long, so you can park your golf cart in there and then pull your car in behind it. But it's only 1,300 square feet. So again, that's basically the exact same size as our patio villa. So our 2-bedroom, 2-bath is the exact same within 5 feet, right? 5 square feet of this 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And this one is listed for $291,536. And then just on the other side, there's also another tide pool in here for sale, under $300,000. And I'll go ahead and tell you right now, spoiler alert, those other tide pools in that other neighborhood, the brand new neighborhood, they're both north of $300,000. Actually, I think they're both north of $330,000. So what we'll do is, after we show you this next home in here for sale, that is at 1268 Hausner Way, which is going to be on our left-hand side up here in just a second. What we'll do is we'll drive over there to one of the recreational facilities to show you how close and convenient it is to this neighborhood. So that's 1264. I think this is 1268. Yep, right here in front of us. So it's identical to the other house off of Ronald Drive as far as the floor plan. It's a different color and everything. So again, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath for 1,300 square feet, listed for $291,210. So if you're looking for a tide pool or a Paradise Found, and you want to save some money and still be very close and convenient to Eastport and all these other recreational facilities, then one of these neighborhoods right here might be a better choice for you. I did talk to one of the owners in this neighborhood, and they told me they thought their bond was roughly $40,000 when they bought their house in this neighborhood. So everybody in this neighborhood would have the exact same bond, but that new neighborhood, the new cottage homes, that bond over there is a little north of 44, close to $45,000. So the bond went up almost 10% just from this one neighborhood to the other one. So we just left that neighborhood. We took a right onto Shackleford. So we're almost to the very end of Shackleford Trail, and when we get there we got to stop, but right across the street is going to be the Trope Recreation Center. That's one of the awesome things about living in the villages, and those three neighborhoods I just showed you. You're very convenient. You can't be close to everything, but you can be close to a lot of things that matter to you. So we'll stop right here. This is McNeil Drive. It can be a very, very busy road, especially during peak snowbird season. It's pretty clear right now. If we take a right, that will take us over there towards the Bexley Trail Bridge. That takes us over the Florida Turnpike, over to Sawgrass, and then all those neighborhoods over there. But we're going to hang a right here into the Trope Recreation Facility. And this is one of our larger ones that has all of the indoor amenities. Very beautiful on the inside now. We did a grand opening video, so go check that out when you get a chance. But then right here off to the left-hand side where you see that wall, we have a very big family pool. So if you want the kids or the grandkids to go swimming when they come to visit you, that's where you would take them. And that pool at the beginning of our video, Oak Hollow, that's adult-only pool. So over here you do have shuffleboard. A lot of folks out here enjoying that this evening. Got the bocce courts over there. We have outdoor restroom facilities over here. And then across the parking lot over there, we do have the pickleball courts and tennis courts too. Shade is kind of hard to come by down here in the southern region of the villages. Finally found this small little tree that's giving me a little bit of reprieve from the sun. So that last cottage neighborhood that we drove through is just right over there. As the crow flies, or even as the golf cart drives, it's only a minute or two from this parking lot. And both those tide pool models over there, they were listed in that $291,000 to $292,000 range. And then if we were to get on McNeil Drive right here and just drive a short little way right down the road, that will take us back to the village of Oak Hollow. But both of those tide pools in that brand new neighborhood, I think one was listed for $328,000 and the other one was listed for a little north of $330,000. So we're looking at what, like a $35,000, $40,000 price difference to buy the exact same floor plan over there versus these two that are available over here. So if you're in the market for a tide pool or that Paradise Found, this is probably going to be your best value. And as you can see, you still have awesome convenient access over here to Trope. Eastport is just a short little golf cart ride over there as well too. And then you have all the other amenities that we passed by on today's golf cart ride video. Hey, do us a huge favor. Tiffany and I, we do not work for the villages. We're not compensated by the villages. We're just like you. We're an empty nester couple who's worked really, really hard our entire life. We've moved here. We really enjoy, documenting, editing, and sharing our videos with you here online on YouTube and Facebook. And then we also enjoy meeting so many of you when we're out and about on all of our adventures. So if you've watched the video at this point and you haven't done so by now, please hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Smash the thumbs up button, drop us a comment below, let us know where you're watching the video from. Do you already live in the villages? Are you dreaming about moving to the villages? Are you coming for a lifestyle visit anytime soon? And then do us another huge favor by sharing this video and our channel with other awesome people. They're just looking for fun and positive content, whether it be about living in the world's largest active adult retirement community or going on road trips and cruises. We do have another cruise coming up this Sunday, so stay tuned. We'll be sharing those adventures with you here really, really soon. Hope everybody has an awesome rest of your week. Have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you in the next video.